Mr. President, this side, what will it take for you to be convinced that there's no white genocide in South Africa?
Well, I can answer that for the President. It's for him.
I'd rather have him answer.
Yeah, I'd rather answer that. It will be.
My President will respond to you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. President.
It will take President Trump listening to the voices of South Africans, some of whom are his good friends, like those who are here. When we have talks between us on around the quiet table, it will take President Trump to listen to them. I'm not going to be repeating what I've been saying. I would say if there was Afrikaner farmer genocide, I can bet you these three gentlemen would not be here, including my Minister of Agriculture. He would not be with me. So it'll take him, President Trump, listening to their stories, to their perspective. That is the answer to your question.
But, Mr. President, I must say that we have, wait. We have thousands of stories talking about it.
Sure.
And we have documentaries, we have news stories. And that. Is Natalie here, somebody here to turn that? I could show you a couple of things. And it has to be responded to.
Yeah, sure.
Let me see the articles, please, if you would. And turn the lights down. Turn the lights down and just put this on. It's right behind you. Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. Yes. South African occupy land. That's who we are.
Thank you, President Donald Trump, for bringing up this South African issue to the South African president. Indeed, the white people have been killed in South Africa over land issues, and it's something that has been going on for many years. And I remember back in 2017, like that, I think the president did spoke about it back in 2017. I think he tweeted about it back in 2017 like that, but he never went as fast. As it went now. So indeed, white people have been killed in South Africa, especially white farmers have been killed. And I remember I watched a documentary many years ago how a lot of white farmers in South Africa were being asked to go to Australia, or like New Zealand. But it was this white farmer that was like, no, he's not here. He wanted South Africa to advertise his country, South Africa's land, and it was a high threat, And it is something that the country itself is not putting a priority. It's not taking it seriously, right? Nobody in this world is permitted to harm another person. It is absolutely wrong. And where there is lawlessness, and where there is no where any country that laws are not strong, there will be lawlessness, So the President Donald Trump calling out that issue and playing the video in front of South African president is very, very important. And that resulted in two things. One, it resulted in the president denouncing it in front of the American president, in front of South African delegation, in front of the South Africans too. So it is something that is very, 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 very important. And two, I believe that as a president, I return back to South Africa. He will make sure that is a top priority for him. Meaning that anybody that goes about to harm another person, that goes about to harm the white farmer, will be brought to justice. Because that is absolutely wrong, and that is absolutely bad. This reminds me of a country called Zimbabwe, which is not far from South Africa. Rhodesia, which was his name during the British reign, had a lot of white farmers. And Zimbabwe used to be the breadbasket of Africa, especially in terms of agriculture. And what happened when President Mugabe had gone into power? What happened? They kicked out the white Zimbabweans. And a lot of them went back to Britain. So a lot of them went to Zimbabwe. I think some went to Angola too. So what happened? The economy collapsed. And it is the same thing that Nelson Mandela never wanted. That to happen in South Africa, that is why he formed the Rainbow Nation, in which rainbow is all about people from different ethnicities, different backgrounds, different color, different ways of life, where we all come together as South Africans to see our country go forward, see our country improve, to see our country get better every day, day by day. So it is something that upholds South Africa, with the rainbow. I don't know, it seems forgotten about the Rainbow Nation. South Africa as a Rainbow Nation is a country for everybody. It's not a country for blacks. It's not a country for Zulus. It's not a country for the Bantus. It's not a country for the Xhosa people. It's a country for blacks. It's a country for whites. It's a country for colored. It's a country for Indians. It's a country for Chinese. It's a country for everybody. Without farming, we can eat. Every day you go to stores, you do groceries, you get your fresh produce and the fresh flour. Where do you think those produce come from? They don't manufacture them in a laboratory. Those products come from farms. And those farms are farms that are operated by people. They cultivate every day so that you can feed, so they can eat. South Africa is one of the best wines in the world. Where do those come from? They come from people. It is absolutely bad. And I'm really glad to see President Cyril Ramaphosa condemning that, because it is bad. It's something that's been going over a long time. Guess this sort of white farmers issue is not something new today. In many thanks to Australia and also New Zealand for really housing them, not taking the people as refugees and really protecting them. It is equating. Who suffer at the end of the day? South Africans are the one that will suffer at the end of the day. And let's go back to let's go back to crimes in South Africa. South Africa is one of the highest crimes in the world. One of the things with high crimes in South Africa is as a result of education. People talk about what inequality is also as a result of education. Any area where the people are not really too educated, total lawlessness, and lawlessness we can get here results in high crimes, So it is very important for people to work together, see how they can foster and improve their nation. Without doing things like that, it will be very, very difficult for your nation to be a great nation. Without it will be very difficult for your nation to improve. Look at it. Just say how many people leave South Africa every year. More than, I think, 100,000 people move out of South Africa every year. You think that is a good thing for the country? No, it's not a good thing for the country. It's a bringing down the economy. Because you are experiencing what we call brain drain, where high-skilled laborers are moving out of the country. Leaving the people to suffer. Which is caused by some people that go about committing atrocities, which is extremely bad. So President Cyril Ramaphosa, thank you for going to the White House to meet with the President, and also for having talks with the President. Please. As she denounced that at the White House, also denounced it in South Africa too. Also denounce it too. Shouldn't be like a White House thing and not a South Africa thing. Denounce it at the White House and also denounce it in South Africa and put in laws that will bar people from doing things like that. And also so that children don't go about sins. Things like that, singing songs like that, have the song banned. Because it is not good at all. Totally bad, totally banned. No one is permitted in this world to tell someone else to go and demise another person. That is absolutely bad, absolutely wrong. Thank you very much, and God bless the United States of America, and God bless South Africa, and wish you all good luck.